second quarter of 2026 has seen substantial progress across the site, but not without significant challenges.
They say that if you want the rain, dig a hole, and we've got a pretty big hole.
The biggest challenge this quarter has continued to be rainfall. Persistent wet weather has delayed construction across the site, particularly in low-lying areas where drainage works couldn't progress until conditions improved.
There's always stuff to do on a construction site. There's wet weather jobs, and I think we've got a new saying, which is you've just got to enjoy the ride. The sun will shine again.
While the weather has presented plenty of challenges, huge progress has been made with the construction across the main circuit. Building a racetrack isn't something that happens all at once. Every section is its own engineering project, and each is at a different stage of construction. Piece by piece, the puzzle is coming together. So we're going to take a closer look at some of the individual sections of track, each with its own character and story. Starting with Kings Canyon. This is one of the most spectacular sections of the circuit, and it's already becoming one of the defining features of Black Rock.
So some of the great racetracks in the world are defined by certain corners or certain moments, like Eau Rouge at Spa or the Dipper at Bathurst, and this is going to be one of those moments. It's going to have this amazing sensation coming out of turn 3 at the top of the hill, flying down to the left hand, sweeping into a big dip across the bottom of Kings Canyon, and then up into the blind right-hander heading towards Naz-Kar Corner.
Named after Hayden, the King Raditz, who leads our civil construction team, this is the most challenging piece of earthworks anywhere on the project. To create the dramatic elevation change, we started with a natural gully and then excavated down 6 metres below the existing ground level to remove unsuitable material.
As you can see by the sedimentary layers behind me, that shows the history of this site, from the dry creek bed that it was, through all of its years as a coal mine. All the layers of chitter, all this black material on the other side, which is the reject material from coal production. All of that has to be dug out, and we've got to bring in the select material. The material that we're going to bring in to fill this canyon comes from Naz-Kar Corner.
Right now, Kings Canyon is in the bulk earthworks stage. Over the coming months, you'll see this incredible piece of engineering rising up before drainage and pavement construction begin. It's an enormous undertaking, but one that will create one of the most exciting sections of circuit in Australia. Just around the corner is Naz-Kar. This will become the steepest banked corner on any permanent racetrack in Australia.
It's called Naz-Kar because, one, it's banked like a NASCAR track. It's got a 20% grade. It turns left, which is all they do in NASCAR. And it's going to be an epic corner to drive. You're going to come up out of Kings Canyon, over a little blind crest, fast into the left-hander, take a rim shot around the top, shoot down to the apex and head towards the spotted gum as your exit point. I'm standing at the bottom of the drainage line. We're just waiting for it to dry out after all the rain we've had. But at the bottom of this drainage line, we are 3 stories below ground level. So from the apex to the top of that hill is 3 stories high. It's an epic piece of work.
From a construction perspective, Naz-Kar is one of our most advanced corners. Bulk earthworks are now essentially complete, and the next major milestone is drainage and then road base. Next is Salad Bowl. This section of the track gets its name from an aerial drone photo taken during the design phase. An island of native trees sitting in the middle of the corner looked just like salad sitting inside a bowl, and the name stuck.
It also has a rim that the cars are going to drive around, an 8% grade, which is a nice banked corner that comes almost all the way back around on itself. Where I'm standing, I'm actually standing on top of the drainage lines that have been put into the ground. So underneath here is a series of drainage pipes, and now we've got to backfill this gully, so it's not as aggressive as it currently is. You can see right now it's probably too aggressive for a car to run through at speed. So what we do is we backfill this, we compact all the earth, so you're still going to get this amazing rise and fall up over the blind crest, down into the gully and round into the right-hander, which is going to come again, like I said, almost all the way back around on itself before it kinks into the next corner, Can-Am.
Construction here is progressing well. Bulk earthworks and drainage are almost complete, making Salad Bowl one of the furthest advanced sections of the track. The next stage is road base, bringing this corner one step closer to its final surface. Building of the villas was originally scheduled to begin at the end of May, however continued rainfall has pushed that milestone back. Despite the weather, the village pads are now complete, drainage has been installed and the site is ready for slab construction. The go-kart track is also moving closer to completion. Curbs and line markings have been installed and the technology and electrical infrastructure is currently being fitted across the circuit. We're looking to have go-karts ready for testing by the end of September. Looking ahead to Q3, we're expecting to see villas begin rising from the village precinct, road base being laid across major sections of the circuit, and more track features reaching completion as Black Rock Motor Resort continues to take shape.